Welcome to this beginner's guide to Figma. Whether you are a designer, developer, or just someone looking to explore UI UX design, you are in the right place. In this video, we'll cover the basics of Figma and help you get started with designing your first project. So let's dive in. So what exactly is Figma? Figma is a cloud-based design tool used for creating user interfaces, prototyping, and collaborating with teams. It is accessible directly through your web browser or a desktop application and supports real-time collaboration, meaning multiple people can work on the same file simultaneously. As we said before, you can use Figma through an email or you can download a desktop version for macOS or Windows. Here we're going to create a new file or a project, and to get started head to figma.com and sign up for a free account. I already have my account, so I will use only desktop version, so it is easier for me to explain the basics. Once you're logged in, you'll see your dashboard. Here you can create new files, access your project, and explore design resources. Click on New File button to start a new project. This opens up the main Figma workspace. Let's get down to the Figma interface itself. On the left, you'll see the Layers panel, where you can organize all your design elements. Below that, you have the Assets panel, where you can access reusable components, icons, and shapes. Then, in the center, we have the Canvas. This is where you'll create and arrange your designs. On the top, you'll find the toolbar, where all your essential tools live for drawing shapes, adding text, or interacting with your design. For now, let's focus on some key tools: the Selection tool for selecting and moving elements, the Frame tool for creating containers or artboards, and the Pen tool for drawing custom shapes. So get down to creating your first design, and let's create a simple button design to get the hang of things. To begin with, we'll select the Frame tool and let it be iPhone 16 Pro. This way we'll create a space to put our elements on, so our button is connected to some space within the canvas. So let's start the process of creating a button. First, select the Rectangle tool and put a rectangle on the frame. You can then edit the specifics of the rectangle, but we will get to this later. To have our button call to an action, select the Text tool and bring Click Me or any other text you want. This way we have our rectangle and text, so now we can move to the specifics of the shape itself and text options. At the beginning, let's just center the text on the button so we have a clear message for our user that we want him to perform. To have our button one full piece of element, we're gonna select the auto layout so that when we move the button, it moves all the elements within it. First of all, we are going to round the corners and let us set up this to 24 points. Then we would want to change the color of the button, so this way we are going to just to the down section when the fill of the shape is, and select any other color we want to fill our button with. Now we're gonna add some special effects for the button, and this includes dropping shadow to make the button pop from the surface to make it clear and visible for the user. You can place any value of the shadow you want. You can also edit the blur and the color options. Then we're going to edit the text to make it pop even more through our button. This way we can choose the font, choose the settings. For now, let us choose the most common font through the Figma users, and this is Montserrat, and make our text bold to make it pop even more through the button. And voila, the first button is ready. We're gonna move our old frame to the left. So to create a new frame, you can either click on the bottom panel tools and select the frame, or you can click the Command plus F key to create a new frame. Now you can see that we have the right side panel that is active for our use, and here we have some pre-produced, so they get down to phone, tablet, desktop, presentation, watch, paper, social media, Figma community, and archive frames. We are gonna start with our custom size frame. So to get that done, just draw a rectangle shape on the canvas and start a new frame design. Let's customize the size of our new frame and adjust the width and height options of the frame. I'm gonna zoom out of the frame so I can see it properly in the full size. As to the color options, we have 4 of them. It is either a solid color, a gradient, or photo or video that we can put into our frame. Also, in the gradient option, you can choose any number or color you want to use and set them specifically as you like. You can also create a frame that is filled with your custom photo. You can upload it from your computer or with a plugin that has stock photos within it. Let's get back to the solid color option to choose our own color and start with the frame, putting in elements and other stuff. Let's add some elements to our frame, and this way we can pick up the ellipse tool from the bottom tools section and create an ellipse, add some text, change the font and make it bigger so it is visible within our frame. We'll just move the text to the top of the frame so to make space for other elements. This way we can move other elements throughout the frame, put our ellipse a little bit down and copy the ellipse to make even more elements. And so that's it. We have our first frame filled with elements which you can adjust to your needs. And that's it for this beginner's guide to Figma. In this video we have covered the basics from creating buttons and frames and adding new elements to them as well. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment. See you in the next video and happy designing!